What is going on, everyone? I am back with a D-Gen roulette strategy. I don't make many roulette strategies on this channel. A lot of you have been requesting it, so I'm going to do that a lot more often. So I am back with a D-Gen pretty risky strategy for quick profit. For those who don't know me, I am Mike the Gambler, and this is what I love doing. Mike the Gambler for a reason. Gambler, I love to gamble, love to come up with strategies like this. You guys love these strategies. That's why I love to do it. All right, now let's get into the strategy. All right, so as you can see, I am on GOATED Casino because that is my preferred crypto casino. If you guys have been following me long enough, you guys know I love this casino. They just had an airdrop about a month ago, or no, probably 2 months ago, which was a big chunk of money to all my affiliates just for playing on this casino. They're gonna be having more in the future, so make sure you sign up. Use the code MTG if you're interested, but this will work on all other crypto casinos. Now, one last thing before I get into the strategy, I haven't mentioned it much, but there is a lottery on GOATED. Every single week, there is a lottery. This prize pool is increasing. Right now, it's around $50,000, but every week, it's roughly increasing. This is a great way for passive money. All you have to do is buy lottery tickets using GOATED, but this isn't like a normal lottery. The tickets don't expire after 1 week. They are permanent as long as you're staking your GOATED. So buy GOATED, stake it. This is not investment advice or financial advice in any means, but I do see GOATED Casino and the GOATED token being successful in the future. So once again, not financial advice, but you can see right here, I have 2 million GOATED X locked up permanently, and then I have 2.8 million GOATED locked up staking tickets. I have almost 95,000 tickets. I also have a small other account that I use for content as well. That gets me over 100,000 tickets every single week that I get a chance of winning the lottery. As you can see, $32,000 for the first prize. But as I said, these prizes will go up in the future. As you can see, last week when I go to draw number 8 and go to prizes, I won $181 doing absolutely nothing. And once again, I am restaking this. So I think this prize money will go up. So even though it's $181, it's paid out in GOATED, which I see a good, successful future for. You can see last week, someone won $9,500 just for staking their GOATED. So if that sounds interesting to you, check it out. All right, so now on to the strategy. Finally, the first thing you're gonna do is go to originals and find roulette. I am doing this on roulette on the originals. You can do this on live, but I just prefer originals because it's a lot quicker. All right, so the first thing you're gonna do is select the lowest chip value. On GOATED, it is 0.01, so 1 cent per chip. If you're on a different casino, it might have an option of doing a lower bet amount, but for GOATED, it is 0.01, so 1 cent per chip. So make sure you select the lowest amount, or if you want to be risky, if you have the money, you want to do a lot more, that is up to you, but I'm doing 0.01 because, as I said, this is already a pretty risky / D-Gen strategy for quick profit. So I wouldn't be too risky, but hey, to each his own. If you want to be risky, go for it. So after selecting whatever chip value you want, you're going to make 2 diamonds like this. Doesn't have to be this exact spot, just 2 diamonds. So I'm doing right here and right here. These are my 2 diamonds. You're going to have 8 total chips on the board. You can see my bet amount is 8 cents because 8 1-cent chips. The next thing I'm going to do is go to auto, go to configure auto. Now on loss, make sure it's on loss and not on win, because some of you have messed it up before and I've gotten messages about it. You're doing on loss increase by 29%. On loss 29%. And now stop on profit. I've let this run. I've made over 500% letting this run. I have also busted using this strategy. So remember, gamble responsibly. I said in every single video, gamble responsibly, gamble with money you can afford to lose. So in this video, I usually go for 20%. I'm going for 50%. I have a $100 bounce, so I'm going for a $50 gain. If you want to be a D-Gen and leave that blank, that is up to you. If you want to go for 50%, then put in 50% of your bounce. $50, stop on profit. Click apply, double check I have 8 down. I'm going to turn on turbo mode. I'm going to pull up the graph, and usually I leave and mute my mic and come back to profit, but I'm actually going to sit here with you guys and watch this. I'm probably, fast forward through parts where I'm not really talking, but I'm going to sit here for this video because it will go pretty quick. All right, let's get it. All right, so the losses do add up pretty quickly. As I said, this is a D-Gen strategy, but you can see every time you do win, it will bring you back into more profit than you were at your previous win. So every win is good, although the bigger the dip, the bigger the rip. So the more losses you go on when you win, you're going to be a little bit more profit. The way I have it set up, you're not going to be in a ton of profit more the longer the loss streak is. It's more of a safer strategy while also being a D-Gen, if that makes sense. The way the percentage is with 29%, it will get you more than your last win, but not a super high win compared to your last win. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, we're already at $5.50 in profit after this win. $5.60. Come on, baby. We're going for $50. That's going to be roughly like 1,000 bets or so, depending obviously on how the wins and losses go. Give or take like 1,000 bets. Come on. But we're about 1/5 of the way there. Come on, keep going. You know what? Watch this. I'm going to leave for a second,